Hi, I'm Jo Huey and I help those affected by somebody else's drinking. I'm an adult child of an alcoholic myself, so in a good place I think to talk about this topic, and I'm very passionate about it. Today I wanted to talk about power. Some people watching this may know all about what I mean when I say personal power, and some people think, what the hell's that? So I'm going to aim at the people that don't really know what that means. So for those that do know about it, you might learn some new things. I hope so. So basically what I've learned in the sort of 15, 16 years of doing self-development is all about something called personal power, which is, how I would describe this is how I have the strength to set boundaries, to say no, to have self-care, to, do what's right for me. And as an adult child of an alcoholic, and those watching this hopefully will relate, we are big people pleasers, find it difficult to say no, and often, in a sense, give our power away. So we do things that we don't want to do all the time. That's also true for people that aren't adult children of alcoholics. Don't get me wrong. I know, there's a lot of people out there that do that. They feel guilt about things if they don't do something. But what I've learned is that every time I give my power away to somebody else and think that they've got a hold over me, or think that they are in a position of authority, or that they have some sort of hold, that I have to do what they say, or that I can't say no, that's really not allowing me to assert myself and to say what it is that I want and that is good for me. So that's kind of, I don't think I can succinctly explain in a sentence or a word what it means, but that's hopefully you can understand where I'm coming from. So when I've had conversations with people, they feel that in certain situations they aren't able to say no to somebody, and I would challenge them and say, well, what's stopping you from saying no? And often it could be a fear of the person rejecting them, not liking them, things like that. And again, I think that this is all these things are so connected, and that's connected with self-esteem and how we feel about ourselves. Because actually, if someone can't respect our decisions, if it's not in agreement with theirs, then are they the sort of people that we want in our lives? And these are all things that has taken me, 15 years to kind of get to this point. So, I'm not expecting people to just change on a sixpence, but I think awareness is key, is, so important. And I think that if you're aware that you're doing it, then it's your choice to make that change if you want to. Obviously, if you're comfortable giving your power away and you want people to tell you what to do, or for you to compromise yourself and do things for people when you don't really want to, then again, that's your choice and that's up to you. But I didn't want that. I wanted to know that I had the confidence and the ability to say no, to do things that I wanted, look after myself, so self-care. People do talk about being selfish and things like that, and there are very negative connotations with selfishness. But self-care is about looking after ourselves, doing what's right for us, because actually when we don't, resentment builds up, and I know that all too well. And I think we underlying this is that we just want people to like us, and that's not unnatural. But I think the more we start asserting ourselves and start taking back our power and saying, actually, no, that's not okay with me, or people will then respect us more. And if they don't, then again, I think that they're not the right people to be in our lives. So I guess what I'd like to say is to maybe for those that aren't aware about giving away their personal power or what it is, that, you know, maybe start looking at occasions when that's happening. Just being mindful about situations you find yourself in. Reflection is another really great tool that I think is so valuable. Reflecting on a situation after it's happened, reflecting on your day, and, you know, maybe considering, actually, did I give my power away? Did I allow that person to dictate what I was going to do or say, or, you know, things like that? So I'd spend some time doing some reflection, and then that will build up your awareness of how often it's happening in your life. It may not be happening that much. You may be really good at this, and you know that you assert yourself, and you don't allow people to tell you what to do. That's fantastic. Unfortunately, I was not like that, and I know a lot of adult children of alcoholics aren't like that, unless they've kind of worked on, you know, some of their issues from being in that environment. So that's basically what today's video is about your personal power, and claiming that back, and don't feel like anybody out there is can tell you what to do or live your life for you without your permission. So good luck, and please check back on my Facebook page for any more videos which I'm going to be releasing on different topics. So take care, and I'll speak to you soon.